living in Minami.
Are you thinking about spending your college years abroad? Here is everything you need to know about attending university in Japan. Before looking into admission, ask yourself, is my Japanese good enough to attend classes at the college level? Many universities have become more international and offer classes in English or offer English guides to follow while the professor speaks Japanese. But most classes are only conducted in Japanese. To sit through a college class, you will need at least the Japanese language proficiency test N2 level or higher. The Japanese school year starts in April. Some universities have included a September enrollment option. If you're starting in April, you'll want to apply the previous summer. And if you're starting in September, you will apply during the previous winter. Enrollment requirements for foreign exchange students vary widely across schools. They will usually require an in-person entrance exam. The exam will consist of a written portion and interview. The schools will require you to take an English language proficiency exam even if you come from an English-speaking country. Schools will specifically ask for the TOEIC or TOEFL. Aside from those exams, you will need to submit various application forms you can find through the university website. A lot of schools have gotten better about this, but some unis still require you to submit your application forms by printing them out and mailing them. As a foreigner, you must be mindful of international shipping cost and time. So you did all that and you got accepted. Congratulations! Your next step is preparing a visa. The first step to this is getting a certificate of eligibility. A COE is a document your school will submit to the Immigration Bureau on your behalf. You will need a fully processed COE to apply for a visa. You will apply for a visa at the Japanese embassy or consulate in your home country. You will need to bring your passport, student visa application form, COE, and passport-sized pictures of your face. Once your visa is approved in 5 to 10 days, you will pay a fee of 6,000 yen. When you first enter the country, you will show the folks at custom your passport, which will have your visa attached in one of the pages, and they will make you a residence card called a Zairyu card. This is going to be your main form of identification, so do not lose it. I did a whole living in Minami just on Zairyu cards, and you can find it on the YesFM YouTube. Another thing you want to do after acceptance is pay for tuition. Tuition is a lot cheaper compared to universities in the US or UK. A year's worth of tuition at a 4-year public university will cost around 500,000 yen. 4-year private universities start at 800,000 yen. There are lots of scholarships available for those with student visas. Your school's international student office should have information on available scholarships. If you are studying abroad in Japan, you will likely live in a dorm or a single-person apartment. Dorms typically have curfews and don't allow overnight guests. You will be expected to keep communal areas clean, and there are enforced quiet hours. If you prefer to live in an apartment, it will likely be a studio or a one-bedroom, because having a roommate is not common in Japan. A one-bedroom in Osaka will cost around 40 to 60,000 yen per month. Commuting from your living arrangement to school will likely involve the train or riding a bike. School life for undergraduates is pretty fun. Japanese universities are difficult to get into, but passing classes shouldn't be hard as long as you turn in your assignments and show up for attendance. Your first 2 years are comprised of core classes, and starting your 3rd year, you will join a research group called a zemi. In order to graduate, you will work with your zemi to submit a research paper and give a final presentation. Many students like to join a club to find friends. Some clubs take their activities very seriously, but a lot of them are just for social functions. Expect lots of drinking parties. Private universities in Japan typically have a bigger party culture compared to public universities. Public schools are more competitive because of the cheaper tuition, so they have a more studious atmosphere. But that can all vary by who you're surrounding yourself with. I did not do my undergraduate in Japan, but I am currently doing my master's. As someone who did their undergrad in the US, I found the biggest difference to be in the course selection. In American universities, you can take courses unrelated to your major, and the credits still count towards graduation as an elective. In Japan, you can take the courses, but they won't count for anything. At my university, you need a signature from the professor to take a course that's not in your major. It's not very interdisciplinary, but it is easy to graduate in 4 years because it's so straightforward. Studying abroad in Osaka is a lot of fun. It's cheaper than Tokyo, but we have an active nightlife and more than enough things to do, from amusement parks to karaoke. You can visit Kyoto, Nara, and Kobe for a day trip. Up north, you can explore forests, and to the south, there are beaches that are great during the summer. And of course, lots and lots of good food.